All right, so we got a 2002, so 98 to 02. We are going to install an amplifier. This is a basic amplifier made by Jensen. This is a 4-channel. Really, I told him there's 4-channel meant to be for mid-range, but he's gonna put it up to a 212 Memphis. This is what he got. Okay, I don't provide this. He bought it. So he got a VMAK43. That's, excuse me, that's a 6-gauge wire. So really he need a 4-gauge wire if you want to upgrade it, but he's not. So we're gonna do this right here. I'm gonna show you how to do it without using a, well, actually, here's the subwoofer. You can tap the subwoofer to this one for if you are using the original factory stereos. So basically, you can tap on here. I'm going to show you. Just tap on the front. So I'm going to run the RCA jack and everything on that side because the battery on the passenger side right there. So we're going to go run everything there. I was thinking about over here, but that's too much work. But for that, we're gonna show you. We're gonna remove the stereos. We're gonna take all the panel and everything out. So we're coming into the front passenger side. So we're gonna start moving this. You can grab this tool. I will link it below. It doesn't cost you that much. We're gonna just try it out a little bit at a time and try not to break anything. See, basically just pry it and pull this rubbers, whatever you call that one called. Hey, they do a lot of work, but I don't know what they call. But who cares, right? So we're going to pull this out. This clip right there out and out right there. Put it down. We keep it down here on the side, and we check. Move the seat back a little bit so I can reach and see where I'm gonna make the holes at. Oh, it's gonna be rough trying to get that hole. Oh man, that's gonna be tough. Oh, I'm looking, trying to find a spot to make a hole. You got to be careful doing the holes, because if you do the wrong hole or you screw it to something, I might have to make a hole right there. But let's go out front over here a bit and see what we're dealing with. So here's a battery. I was thinking about right there, but I cannot even see or reach anything, so I don't know. I don't do too many of this Lincoln. I mean, I probably did, but I forgot. You got really careful about drilling a screw to something, because there's a lot of stuff that you can run into. You can run into the brake, the gas line, or something. So I'm gonna do a little bit more searching for this instead of just talking about this and where I'm gonna do it at. On the spot, I'm gonna grab the power wire, grab the ground, and I'm grab the RCA jack and the remote, and I'm gonna grab me a blade and take it over there. Here's a fuse holder. So if you got the carpet out, you'll see a big rubber boot or grommet right there. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put a small X, or you can drill a hole through here, and depending on what size it is, I might just drill a hole. It's better. Or you can just take a blade and cut an X like this and then cut around it. That would work, because underneath there, you're looking at it. Oh, can't see. Right somewhere. After I poke it, I'll show you. Oh. All right, how I'm gonna do this is I'm gonna use a unibit. A unibit is this piece. I will link that also. And you just put right there, and just depending on what size you're gonna be doing, And you can't do it all the way like that. It's gonna shrink a small hole through there, you can see, or you can just grab it out and put it back. And you see this right here? So there's a hole that you can poke from the bottom, and you can grab it like so, right there, and just feed it up all the way to the back. What I'm afraid of is short, but I'm gonna do what I have to do. So I get underneath here, and I'm gonna try to grab it on top. Whoa, 17 feet ain't really good at this stuff. See right there, that's the hole I'm doing. So you're gonna feed the wire up there, and then you're gonna use the wire loom, or wire loom that cover this. I'm gonna try to reach that. So I'm gonna use one of this grabber. It's pretty long. What you do, you press this, and then this open up like that, and then let's poke it through. Want to make sure it ain't gonna, that's a power, so this is ground, so it's good. Down here, right there, if I can reach it. This is what I'm talking about, wire loom. So the wire is, you can run the wire loom from the bottom, from the top, by poking through here like this. Open this up, that, and then you keep pushing it with the second hand, while one of them hold right here. I mean, one of your hand hold, and then your right hand can push it down. All right, so now I'm gonna show you right here. I'm gonna use some zip tie and tie this. You want it, depend on the car. The car should have all this cover, but you see the muffler right there? You don't want it too close to that. That's the reason why we're doing this. So we're gonna put it right there. I'm gonna zip tie it right here. Probably zip tie another one right there. And it's supposed to have a cover out here somehow, but this one doesn't have it. But I try to do it right here so it don't get too close to the muffler. I had it through the booth, the grommet, and then I zip tie right here. I'm gonna run the jacks and the remote out to the radio. All right now we're gonna remove the stereos like that. It's pretty simple. It's easy to pull out. Only thing different is that you might take that clip out. This is a clip right there. I'm not gonna take it out. Wow, look at this install. So let me see how they install this. Ooh, oh my goodness, oh Lord. So this wasn't hooked up, which I expected that. I don't know why they doing it like that. They could just put a double end up top, but I guess they just doing like that. That's crazy though. But anyway, I'm gonna just run a jack and using a remote to this blue wire. I'm looking for that blue and I don't see it. If you don't see the blue wire, you can tap it to the red wire. Oh, here it is, system remote, blue and white right there. So we're gonna grab this jacks over there and the remote. In order to do that, you're gonna have to grab this out right there, this clip. I think I got a better selection, better way of doing it. Going to run the wire out here first, the jack. I'm gonna put one of my hand right here and then try to grab it somewhere here. So the easiest way to do this, use a coat hanger and push it through here, up here. You can grab this by open this up a little bit. You can see the big hole right there. You should be able to see that. That's the easiest way out, because I'm trying a different spot and it wasn't easy. So right there. So I got it, this coat hanger or some sort of metals rod or something that's flexible. So I'm gonna tape this up and pull it just like that, and I'm trying to push it down a little bit and pull right there, starting. Ran from there, and here the power wire, I can slide into this one. If you don't want to take this off, you want to take this off, take this rubber out. We're gonna have to take this out right here. See if I can reach with my hand. Nope, gotta pry it. So after I pry this out a bit more so I can reach the wire through there. You can see it. Now shove it through and come to the other side and grab all 3 jacks and power and remote wire out. Now this part depends on how you want it done right. You can, I mean, basically it's gonna come here, but you want it done right, you want to take this out right there. If you got a small wire, you can just shove and hide it right there, and then slide like this, and then go through there, and then go to the amp over there. So right here I ran the speaker wire. This is a 4-channel. I'm gonna use 1 and 2 only. So 1 and 2 right there, positive, negative, whatever color you have, it's a little bit different. So I'm going to do is I'm gonna use one with the white strip as positive. I'm gonna start taking an Allen wrench and do that, and then also I'm gonna strip it right here using a blade and strip it so I can have to get to the copper clad. I'm gonna shove the power through here, make sure this copper clad does not stick out. That's the blue one is from the battery, and I'm doing the same thing as the ground. And then now the little blue wire gonna be in the remote right there. Alright, so I got everything hooked up. I'm gonna plug the RCA jack to the line A and B. I mean 1 and 2 with 1. Ooh, that's weird. Okay, 1 and 2 right there. This is 3 and 4. So since it's a 4-channel, if it's a like a single, like a monoblock one, all it's got is 1 right there. So you're gonna put to the input if you have a regular amp. So I got the jack plugged in, and then I might have to download this app for the Jensens. And then as you can see right there, I got the power right here. I sand it really good, and I'm using just a self-tapping screw because it's a small amp. And then I make sure the wire is coming this way, so I'm not screwing the little screw and poke this power right here. Here it is, and I zip tie it, and using the cable zip tie, I'm gonna put it back down. The customer requested me to put it frontward, so I'm gonna do what he asked me to. But I usually put the backward right there, but he wanted the speaker frontward. That's fine. So I got the one with the stripe to the red, which is positive. This is negative. Put it back, kind of hide the wire a little bit, and do the other side. So that's how it looks. You have to do the fuse, so remove that and then shove it in. Take a blade and strip it about a little bit above 1/2 inch, no more than 3/4. Cut it, and then you gonna loosen that out. Now once you loosen that out, see there's a piece that holds the screw right here, so it don't move. Take that out, don't just shove it in. I got a little bit extra, but this one kind of blocking it right there. So now loose that and put the 80 amp A&L mini A&L fuse. Now shove that inside and remove that out first. Now tighten the cap and keep it about right there, and repeat the process from the wire that we ran over there. Right here you want to use a 9/16 right here. Just loosen that right there, and then once it's loosed, you can remove it with your hands. And make sure when you use a 9/16, make sure it's not touching any other ground. And then what you want to do, you want to put on the bottom, because this is a smaller wire. Okay, you want to put right here. So right there. I hope it's the right hole for this. When you tighten it back, make sure you get it about 3 round, and then you can use this and tighten that back. Once everything done, I'll zip tie it and so it's not going anywhere, and close the hood. Now I got the jack hooked up to the, depending on what kind of radio you have, you're gonna need that. And then you got the blue white going to that blue right there. See that? That's a blue white, not blue and yellow. I hope it's blue and white, but it did say amp output. It's not the steering wheel control anything.